Guys, welcome back to Cursed Urban, and today we are out here getting ready to do a Randonautica, and I thought, where better than to set the first intent with a nice graveyard on this overcast fall day. So, looking forward to seeing what we get. Hopefully we're starting the day out on the right foot. So let's get into it. Welcome back everybody. It's good to see you, and it's good to be here for another Randonautica. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, member of the Cursed Crew, or somebody just passing by, hit that like button. Share this video with a friend, family member on your social media if you really enjoy it, and make sure to leave me a comment saying Graveyard Rando if you're ready for today's video. Anyways, guys, as I said, we are out here. I was driving through the country. I was like, you know what a great place is to set the first intent? A graveyard. So let's do it. So I pulled over, set up my tripod, got the camera out, and I was like, yeah, let's run it. Let's run it in the graveyard. I already got the app pulled up, already got an intent pulled up, so let's not waste any time today and get directly into it. So I got Randonautica up, and the first intent that we're doing is from Happy Nick. Happy Nick. Intent is what lies in the shadows, I believe. Message in the shadows. Sorry, message in the shadows. So we're going to do message in the shadows for our first intent. Let's see what we get. Message in the shadows. Message in the shadows. Message in the shadows. Message in the shadows. All right, we got one not too far away. Set my radius pretty wide. So let's head on out. See what message is waiting for us in the shadows, if any. I don't know. I don't know if there's gonna be a message or not. That's what we're here to check on. We are headed out. Our point is way back there. And yeah, this spot is kind of interesting. It's surrounded by solar panels. So not the most scenic spot that I have ever seen, but you know, whatever. Dude, there's like solar panels everywhere now. I don't know how it is out by you guys, but in Illinois, like if you drive through the country, like I do often to do Randonautica, dude, you see these solar panels like or solar farms, I should say, have popped up literally everywhere. And there's a lot of pushback on them. There really is, because, yeah, I guess it's, well, because they're kind of unsightly. Unsightly and take up a lot of valuable farmland. So I know the farmers really hate them. Whenever I go, like, more towards, like, I don't know, farm country, which, I mean, out here is pretty rural. You see signs everywhere like, say no to solar panels and stuff like that. So, I mean, I get it. I don't have an opinion on the matter either way, but, you know, it's out of my hands. But, I definitely can see why people don't like them. They are ugly and consume a ton of space. Look at this. Looks like a deer was like sleeping here and left in a hurry. Maybe not. That's what it looks like anyways. So yeah, our point is, if you can see that clump of trees way back there, that's where the point is. our first point. Ugh. Yeah, just solar panels as far as the eye can see. Oh, man. Big old tree. Dude, I swear, like, trees in the fall, especially those old ones with all the crooked branches, always look so creepy when they lose all their leaves. Even in the middle of the day, when you walk up to one of those, it's like just super creepy. Just I think I saw some coyote poop too in the middle of the trail. Not too certain. I'm not a I don't know what you'd call it, a professional in that regard, but that's what it kind of looked like. I gotta watch the trail because there's a lot of animal droppings everywhere. And I don't want to step in them. Stepped in a nice pile of deer poop a couple weeks ago, and it did not make me happy. But I think we're getting close to our point. Yeah, I'm the only one out here. Seems like a small place. Nice place though. Short trails. I mean, I've only been walking for probably less than 5 minutes, and I think I'm almost already at the end of it. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what's back here. Yeah, the point is, let me look, I've just been walking. Alright, yeah, we are already at the back. I don't know how long that was, but I'm certain it wasn't more than 5 or 6 minutes. So yeah, really small place, but kind of cool. It'd be way cooler without the solar panels. Kind of expecting to get jump scared by a deer or something back here, because they have nowhere to go. It's all fenced in. So there's got to be something living out here and waiting to shock me. But cool. So let's take a look around, see what there is to see. So yeah, it goes back to right here. And that's it. Yeah, this is the end. Ultra small area. And then there's looks like a little bridge over there. Check that out. Probably takes you across, brings you back. Oh, okay. Yo, that's definitely something in the middle of the bridge. For sure. I can't tell what it is. Yo, what is that? What is this? Hello? Someone out here? Yo, dude, this thing's creepy. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Somebody drew all over its face. I mean, it looks like it's crying blood. It's got that cult symbol on its forehead, dude. I'm guessing this is some sort of message scrolled on here. What does it say? Something. It's kind of nonsensical. There's like a switch. It's not doing anything though. Dude, this thing is creepy. Alright, I'm heading back to the car. Just because obviously somebody from the cult that has been stalking me put this out here. And dude, it's the whole cult thing has been absolutely ridiculous because they keep leaving me stuff like this, and they keep leaving it in the same areas. Like, they always try and leave it out for me in an area that's like this, like isolated, where I'm like alone. And I mean, I know they do that on purpose, you know? They want me to feel both those ways, isolated and alone. But it's always extremely unnerving when I find something like this, you know, out here by myself, nobody around. It's creepy, dude. It really is creepy. So, yeah. I prefer not to stand around out there and examine these things. I'd rather, just grab them, go back to the car, or at least a more like kind of public area, if you will, and examine them there, especially something like this. This thing is like super creepy. I need to try and figure out this message though that's on it. I think it seems to be a wind-up, like a music box type thing. So I'm assuming that it probably moves when you wind it up. So I probably just got to wind it up, let it play. Maybe the message will align. I don't know. Guess we'll find out here in a couple minutes. Okay, well, I'm back in a public enough area where I feel safe. So I wound this up a little bit. Might need a little bit more. I'm waiting to see if anything like lines up on this. So, alright. No, not quite. I'm just guessing here. And I think I got it. I think I got it. So, yep. Last sound you will hear. This is the last sound you will hear. That is what's written on this thing. I don't know if you guys... Shut up, thing. I don't know if you guys can really see it. Hopefully it didn't go too much out of whack. But yeah, written around the side is this is the last sound you will hear. So that makes me really kind of nervous, honestly. Because were they expecting me to just sit back there and listen to this thing while they like tried to sneak up and ambush me? You know what I mean? Yeah, not cool. Not cool at all. I was gonna break it and throw it in a trash can, but there's no trash can out here. So I guess I won't make a huge mess. Well, great start to the day. What was that? Message in the shadows, or message from the shadows, or one of the two? Message in the shadows. So thank you for the intent, Happy Nick. It brought us to this weird thing. So, oh, it is missing an arm. I didn't even notice that till right this second. It is missing an arm. I wonder if that has to do with like any type of like part of their hidden message. I don't know. All right, let's find another intent and set another one. All right, guys, we're gonna find another intent to see what we can set. And yes, I do have the Randonautica SS Express, aka the Green Menace, out today. My Nissan is currently out of order. Nothing bad. More of it. I won't get into it. Nothing bad. There's nothing really wrong with it. It just needs a part, and the part, if it doesn't have this part, it's loud and annoying. So I could still drive it, but it's going to make a whole bunch of noises, and more of a convenience issue than a mechanical issue. So yeah, got the Green Menace out today, looking sharp as always. All right, so let's find another intent. I only picked out that first one ahead of time, and that was from Happy Nick. So thank you, Happy Nick. All right, you know what? Let's do one from Shelly Hicks. Shelly Hicks, provide us with the intent. Whose window is it, and what does it mean? Now, if you guys have been watching the series, the Randonautica series, or if you're new, I'll still explain it. I have been getting a series, like an absolute series of various things. It can be pictures, it can be models, it could be woodworking, cutouts, home decor, doesn't matter. But I've been getting a ton of 2-story houses with a red arrow always pointing at the upper left window on a majority of them. There is a few which are the exception, but the majority of them, I've been getting that, and I have not been able to figure out what the message is behind that. So that's what Shelly Hicks' intention is referring to. Maybe not. Maybe Shelly just wants to know whose window it is. Maybe she's been confused about the ownership rights of some window, and she's genuinely curious about who owns a window down the street from her. I don't know. But I think it has to do with the houses. So whose window is it, and what does it mean? So let's do that and see where that takes us. I'm opening up the radius quite wide for this one. As you can see, we are in the middle of nowhere, so that will help expand our area. Whose window, and what does it mean? Whose window is it, and what does it mean? Whose window is it, and what does it mean? All right, we got one. All right. Yeah, let's head on out. Maybe we'll find something related to the window this time. All right, so I didn't really recognize this from the map. I was just here. Probably about, I'm not sure when actually, but rather recently for a video. I was just here. And this doesn't happen too often. Occasionally I've gotten, the same, well, I mean, sometimes I get the same location, or at least generally in the same area. You know what I mean? Like kind of, if I get the same forest twice, it might be one side of the forest than the other, like the next time I go out and do Randonautica or something like that. But what happened just now is something that rarely happens. And that is, I got the same place with the exact same point in the exact same spot. And that's above this creepy tree here. Or not above it, but on like where this creepy tree is. And yeah. Last time I don't remember exactly what I got, but it was sketchy. I remember that. I remember whatever it was that I got. I didn't like it. So thankfully it's not very far. It's not a very far walk. So let's see what they left for us out here, if anything. Guys, can you imagine this, like, at night? Just flashlight shining through there, the canopy of trees overhead. Terrifying. Terrifying. And this is ultra isolated. It looks like I'm not the first one to be out here recently. Look at this, guys. We got, it looks like somebody made some footprints here. So yeah, this is the same exact point, same exact area. We got, oh, I see something right there. Oh, okay. What is that? Is that like a candelabra or something? Dude, what is that thing? Okay. Can anybody shed some light? Hold on, I'm adjusting my camera. Can anybody shed some light on what this thing is? It's, let's see, an elephant holding, looks like eyes, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 eyes and one on its base, so 7 eyes. And they're coming out of a tree that the elephant is holding. It looks like it has some type of symbols on its cloak, maybe. I don't know, dude. That is creepy. That is seriously creepy. What? I'm sure it's probably like some, you know, like somebody will say in the comments, like, "Oh, Dan, it's, you know, it's just this." But I've never seen anything like this before, so. Yeah, so to me it's very, very creepy. I heard somebody talking, I was like, who is that? But it's just somebody walking down the road. At least they're talking to somebody, where I'm talking to myself on the camera. But yeah, I don't know what this thing is. Very odd. And like I said, it's even more suspicious that I found it in the same place as last time. So very, very weird. So that was intent number 2. What was that? Who owns the window, or what's behind the window, or whatever? Whose window is it, and what does it mean? I was close. But yeah, this was definitely a find. One of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Like I said, let me know. I'm sure it's got some sort of meaning, some sort of, you know, purpose. So let me know in the comments what you guys know about it. If anything, or maybe maybe nobody's ever seen it before. But yeah, that is one of the weirdest things I've seen. And the eyes are in like golden flowers, which is even more odd. I don't know. Well, now that we got intent number 2 out of the way, let's move on to intent number 3. See if we have any better luck with that. All right, got a you know what? Why not? Let's continue it and see if we can get something scary. Even though it's the middle of the day, you know, it's not as scary as, you know, nighttime Randonauticas go, but we'll try our best. We'll try our best. Michelle Barber, who is a Chris Urban member. Thank you very much for your support, Michelle. Appreciate that. And let's do Michelle's intent of Nightmare in the Forest. I think that's a really good one. It'd be a better nighttime intent, but still, you know what? Let's try it. Let's see what we get. I can always do it again sometime at night. So let's do Nightmare in the Forest and see how this one goes. All right, we're gonna once again set our radius quite wide, just because we are still in the middle of nowhere. So might as well set it wide. All right, and come on. There we go. Nightmare in the Forest. 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 All right. Well, we got one. It's either in or right by a forest. Not too far away. It shouldn't take too long to get over there, but let's head on over and see what's hiding in the forest for us to find that could cause a nightmare, or if there's an actual nightmare in the never mind. I was trying to think of something clever to say. It didn't work, obviously. We are headed back into this forest, and I don't know what to expect. Passed one person as I was walking in, but other than that, it seems like it's pretty quiet out here, aside from the road noise. But yeah, it's definitely bringing me back into the forest quite a ways. We've already been walking for probably, I guess not that far, a quarter mile. Probably have a little bit less than that to go, I would think. Just like looks like wetlands out here. Like either side of this was just wetlands. I'm assuming that what I'm walking on was probably a old railroad track, based on how it's kind of up off the ground. Maybe there was two of them because it's wide, but usually when you see like these slopes, oh wow, look at that, guys. That super old power line. That thing's, oh dude, it's even got the glass caps on it. You can see right there, right where my finger is. Yeah, those are old glass caps. I don't remember the exact purpose, but there's some sort of insulator for the wires. They're actually worth a little bit of money. Not much, like $5-10, but I see them all the time at antique shops. But yeah, oh, there's more old power lines in the forest right there. Oh, the line is even still run. You can kind of see the line in the trees still run there. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm assuming this was an old railroad bed, because if you see, like, you know, a rise off this side, a rise up off this side, that's usually an old railroad bed. As you can see over here, like all the dead trees and everything. Definitely signature signs of wetland area or swamp area. I don't know what the difference is. And you can see more old power lines out there, some much taller ones. But we're coming up to the point. Let me double check. I think we're coming up to the point really quick. Yes, we are. Yeah, the point's right here. Alright guys, so check this out. I already went and got a couple shots of it, so you probably saw my montage before this, but this is a really cool like observation area out here, and there's not a whole lot to see right now, but probably in the summer after a good rain, I'm sure this is kind of all flooded. Probably pretty interesting to see. So the point is right here, so naturally I went upstairs first. Was hoping that we'd see something up here, but I don't see anything. Somebody threw a pumpkin off here. That must have been fun. So yeah, I don't see anything yet. We're gonna check downstairs. See if we have any better luck. There's my... Oh, we found a tripod, guys. Oh, look, we found a tripod. That's a nightmare in the forest, is that tripod. Oh, no, like I said, I got all those shots that you probably just saw or are seeing now. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like when you find like little areas like this back in the forest. We've been to one actually pretty similar to this at another forest not too far away, unless I'm getting them mixed up. But yeah, I have found like a few spots like this. Oh, yo, dude, that like halfway jump scared me. There's just a freaking clown statue sitting on a bench. What the Oh, I don't like that. I do not like that at all. So this thing is definitely made out of like porcelain or ceramic or something. And I don't think that's its actual face. I think somebody drew that on with like Sharpie. Because it's the eyebrows on its right, well, technically left on the camera. You can see them like not matching up. So I think somebody drew this weird, like Joker-esque face on this thing. And oh, okay, we have a very long message on the back of this thing. It says, "He keeps the night a secret. His eyes are dark as pitch. He will stand over you until your final twitch. Don't laugh at him, because soon you will be done. His name is Mr. Darkness, and will flay you just for fun." What the why is this thing out here? Why did we get it? And why did we get it on the intent of Forest Nightmare? There's no more fitting intent than that there's no more fitting thing that we could have found than that for an intent like Forest Nightmare. Dude, I do not like that. That makes me very suspicious too of that guy that I saw walking in here when I was walking in here too, because somebody pointed out recently that after or before a lot of the intents I've been finding recently, there's always been somebody walking a dog, which, don't get me wrong, it's kind of common. I am out in a public forest people can be out there, but there's only a certain amount of times that things can happen that kind of breaks the pattern of coincidence. Now, I'm not saying that's for sure, but I did run when I was coming in. I did run into that guy who was coming from the same way that I just was. So, yeah, I don't know. That is very, very odd. But I don't like this clown. I hate this clown, actually. Alright guys, so I am going to leave it off here for today. That's the last intent that I'm going to do. After finding this creepy clown, I was kind of weighing my options whether I should keep going or throw in the towel and call it quits, especially since it's getting to be close to nighttime out, and I think the latter of those two options is probably the best one. So yeah, I'm going to call it here for tonight, especially after getting that creepy clown. Dude, that was one thing today, is we got no nice intents. Like, it was all creepy, weird stuff we got today. There was nothing nice. There's nothing cool. Started off with that weird music box type thing. I don't know what it was. And then we got the weird eye thing, the weird eye elephant, and now we got this clown. And the thing that all three of these intents also had in common is they were all in isolated areas. Every single one took us out to an isolated area where it's just me by myself, like, you know. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that clown came from, but it can go back to wherever it came from. I hate that thing. That's one of the creepiest things I've ever found, especially with the message on the back of it, dude. I don't know what to think of that, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But so I am going to call it for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you do have an intent that you'd like to see me do on a video, make sure to leave it down in the comment section, and I usually go by the intents that have the most thumbs up by them. So if you do like or if you do want to see me do some of your intents, or possibly do some of your intents, make sure to leave them down below. And also, if you did enjoy this video, and you do enjoy Randonautica videos, check out the description where there is the Cursed Urban Randonautica channel link. Go over there, subscribe to that. I drop Randonautica videos there quite frequently. I usually save those. Those are more like vlog style videos, a little bit less intense, a little bit more me talking and about, you know, daily life, more behind the scenes stuff than I do on this channel. These are kind of like, you know, let's set the intent and go. These are a little bit more faster paced. But if you do like a more chill, relaxed Randonautica video, make sure to go down there, subscribe to the Randonautica channel. I post very, very frequently. For example, I was trying to hit 20 uploads on that channel this month. I think I'm going to be a few short, but just giving you an example of how frequently I post over there. So, alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you for your support. Big shout out to our patrons and our YouTube channel members. Thank you for making today's video possible. And if you would be interested in supporting the channel like that, links will be down in the description to our memberships and to our Patreon. It'd be great to have you aboard a little bit. Goes a long ways. If not, that's completely fine. I completely understand. No worries. I love all of you guys the same. Thank you for supporting the channel, especially if you're watching until this point. All right. Follow social media. Links are in the description. And I will be back soon with a camping video and another Randonautica video, so stay tuned. All right, guys. Thanks again for all that you do. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Have a great night or day, wherever you're at. See you very soon on the next video. Peace out.